Welcome to Iowa Pagan News, your informative internet radio station catering to all pagans worldwide. We are dedicated to bringing you the very best in music, news, events, and lots of fun stuff. Come tune into our new podcast at www.plrdn.podbean.com. Now, here's your host, Lou Silverwolf Williams.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Pagan Artist Spotlight on the National Pagan Network. And this afternoon, I am joined by Anneli and Nico of Enchanted Duo out of Sweden. And I literally had to refresh my memory as to where they're located, because when it comes to over in that area, my mind just goes absolutely blank. So I had to get reminded where they're located.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we talked last. I think it's been over a year.
Yeah, even more, I think. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, a couple of years. Or
Time flies.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me what exactly have you been up to? And I know that you've got a new release out, which we're going to be playing the video for today.
Yeah.
Have you got? Is this on a new album, or tell me more about it?
Yeah, actually, we can't remember how many years we've been working on this new album now, but it's more than 1 year, maybe 2, 3, or 4 years.
Yeah.
It's called Verifisteria, and it's going to be, I think, 14 tracks all in all. So we've been busy with that. We haven't kept anything secret, so everything is you can see it along the road while we're doing it. We're doing much live streams and sharing the material. So
Yeah, and I think we've improved our process, and we've also been hiring some really interesting musicians.
Okay.
So we've been working with Marco Minnemann. He's from Germany, but now he lives in the States.
Yeah.
He's a really, really talented drummer. And then Mohini Day on bass, who is from India and also super talented.
Yeah.
Excellent. So you've done some collaboration work with several musicians, then.
Yeah.
And we think we're going to continue work with them as well on the record. So most of the songs will include both Marco and Mohini, actually.
Yeah.
So we're a duo, so it's only 2 people. We need more musicians. Otherwise, we need to do everything ourselves.
Yeah. We ended up being the producers. So we write the songs, we produce the songs, and we hire some musicians for the parts we don't do.
Oh, no, I will say that the music that I have listened to from the 2 of you over the last few years, you've got a unique sound, and really the music that you're creating is totally what's the word I'm looking for? It's got a feel all to its own.
Yeah.
We've had some struggles, putting a genre on our music and say what is this?
Yeah.
But I think we've progressive rock works or ambient rock.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we land somewhere there.
Yeah. So it's kind of a small niche, I think, but hopefully more people can enjoy it anyway.
I would have to agree with you on that point, because therefore at the start, it is even hard for me to figure out what category your music would fall into, what genre. But the ambient rock, that would be a good area for your music to be categorized in. So.
Yeah, and I think also now when working with Marco and Mohini, we have got some jazz influences as well. I mean, they are really good musicians and play a lot of styles, and maybe jazz is their favorite. So it comes through a little bit as well. But it's nothing we focus on. It just happens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We love to work with songs at a slow pace, and to let the song surprise us, to see where it takes us. kind of like you would with a painting or something like that. And then all of a sudden we would think, oh, but hey, shouldn't we add some flutes to this? Or shouldn't we add some bagpipe to this? And in this case, in this song, there's actually both flute and bagpipe, adding some folk to it as well.
Nice. Well, let's see. Now, out of all the music that you've created so far, I know that there's usually one or two pieces that really stick with you over the years. What would you say has been like your top two that really defined who you are and really stuck with you?
Regarding songs, I think we had one called Competrichor.
Yeah,
a song is a maybe dark song. In some way.
Yeah, but I think already then we had both the ambient and the rock influences.
Yeah.
So when we did that song, we realized, yes, this is the sound we're looking for.
Yeah.
And then we've spent these years to refine that sound.
Because I mean, Anneli, she's writing much of the music to begin with, and then I just mess it up with my guitars. So that's some influences that we have. That, and maybe Petrichor is the first or best example of that. When it's nice and everything, and then I come in with the guitars.
But I like that how we come from different places, because I used to listen to these big vocalists like Celine Dion or Mariah Carey, and was very influenced with the song. I've always liked voices in music very much, especially female voices. And you come from playing in a metal band, so you come with the metal guitars, and I just love how we combine these worlds.
You two are not the first ones who I've come across that basically have put together the styles of all the artists that you just got done stating, and also the metal side. So it's quite common.
Yeah, I guess.
So yeah. I mean, yeah.
So it's not all that different from anybody else. That especially with the two styles that you've mixed together, and to come up with good ambient rock music that I think a lot of people enjoy who like that style of music.
Yeah, and we're not trying to force it either to be a similar sound or something. We just release and do it.
Yeah, and I like, by itself, there is a little bit of humor in the music. I mean, there was one song we were working on, and suddenly we had rockabilly influences showing up in it, and then we chose to enhance it a little bit. So at a certain part in the song, we enhanced that feeling a little bit, and it's just, we let music surprise us.
Okay, well, I never really would have imagined rockabilly coming across. Okay, I mean, if it works,
yeah. But that's also the point that we're independent, that we can do what we want. So
yeah, I mean, I think we've tried. We made some effort, to find some PR people or someone to work with, and it's always, if you just did a song in this style, then we could help you. You're really good, but if you could do a song in this style, and we're like, no, that's not why we make music.
I'm just looking up something here I was going to bring up. I think what comes to mind when you were saying rockabilly is that back a few years ago, when David Lee Roth crossed over into bluegrass and took his rock music and turned it into bluegrass.
Yeah.
That one just blew my mind.
Oh, but this, I think, in our song, that's a subtle. You don't notice it much, but suddenly you have the rock and roll piano and the bass going.
We don't have the skills to do it seriously, so to say. So it's a light version, sort of thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Tell you what, let's go ahead and play that video here right quick. I'm anxious to listen to this.
And it's actually the premiere for this video. We haven't played it yet or released it, so
no,
it's the first time.
Oh, okay. When do you plan on releasing it?
On Tuesday.
Oh, okay, on Tuesday. Okay, well, then just a couple of days. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and play it. Now, this one's called Beautiful Lady.
Yeah.
What's the story behind this?
It's a beautiful story, actually, because we had an email from one of our followers, and he said that after listening to our music, he felt he was able to finally express feelings like love and sorrow and so. And so he'd written a verse, and he said we could use it if we wanted. And we got so moved and inspired, so we picked a few words from it, beautiful lady being one of these phrases, and tried to channel the message he was trying to send us. And that became the song. So it's really fun to work like that.
Yeah. So it's a song from the Enchanted Duo tribe, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Nice. All right. So this is called Beautiful Lady. Okay, I absolutely love that video.
Thank you.
And okay, now the style of music that you guys chose for this. Um, and Ellie, I gotta say that you kind of remind me of a little bit of Amy Lee and also Candace Knight.
All right.
And because yeah, that that just kind of reminded me of that. Uh, Now, the dragon's head, was that actually made up for the video or does that actually exist?
It exists.
Yeah.
It's a
Nice.
rock. It's a stone slab in the forest nearby.
Yeah, really nearby actually.
Yeah, we can just walk there. It takes a few minutes.
Nice. That's not something that you would normally find out in the woods. Uh, I like how somebody had to have done a lot of work to make that, to give it that look.
It's a natural look. It's just when you look at it from one side, it looks very much like there's an eye and the nostril. And I thought, oh my gosh, this looks like a dragon. So I played around with the augmented reality to put an actual eye in,
Oh,
and it
wow.
became that stone dragon. So yeah.
Nice. I,
I know
that,
it's
I
insane,
gotta
but
admit
yeah.
that people are really going to love this video.
And I know our followers already love this. I've taken pictures of this
Yeah.
stone dragon as well.
But this is the cover for the single actually, but it wasn't from the beginning.
I know.
I think we had something else, but then there's lots of stones laying around here in the forest. They are actually from the ice age. They got transported when the ice was melting.
Yeah.
So that's why they got there. So
Yeah.
lots of stones.
So here it's not strange to have big rocks like that laying about.
Yeah.
But of course, it's a bit unusual that they look like a dragon head.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I gotta admit that that one. I think that I would say, the more people catch on about it,
Yeah.
there's going to be people wanting to travel over there just to see that thing.
I've written a short story about it because every stone dragon needs a legend. So it's something we're going to share with our followers in a while. But yeah.
Oh, that would go along perfect with that. It really would. Shoot. Okay, so now, besides this one, what else are you currently working on?
So actually, at the moment, we have started to make new songs. There's a lot of things to do with the Verifisteria album, but there's a life after that album as well. So we actually started to do songs, and we have one that is actually really good now that we're working on. And we're sending it to Marco, so he's going to do some drumming for it.
Yeah.
So we engage other musicians as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's this about making this a lifestyle. So it's not put everything else in your life aside, record 10 songs, make an album. We want a sustainable life. We want to make music in a sustainable way. So then we want to have songs in all stages at the same time, because it's like you have different seasons inside yourself. Sometimes you feel like picking up something new. Sometimes you feel like going back to something old and enhance it. So to be able to make the most of creativity, I think this is how you need to work with it.
So many of the songs are actually a couple of years old before we finish them. So
yeah. And it's always the hardest part when you're wrapping them up and you're doing the final bits. So it's nice to have something that flows a little easier as well.
Mm-hmm. I definitely agree. And when you get ready to release, I definitely am going to recommend that you send it over to International Pagan Radio, and also to the IPMA, which is the International Pagan Music Awards. I definitely know that with that song, you would definitely get nominated. I can guarantee you. And I'm going to clue Melissa in on this and let her listen to it, and I know that she'll agree with me completely. So
Yeah, we'll be sure to do it.
Yeah.
so now, when do you expect to have the entire album done?
Yeah, so we have most of the songs recorded, but it will take some more time. So I don't think maybe we will finish the songs this year, but then getting the album out, we would like to make a CD and also make vinyl, but that takes some time to do it.
Yeah.
So I think actually the release will be in the next year,
Yeah.
Okay.
2024 then.
And I think we want to launch it like a crowdfunding for making.
For making the products.
Yeah,
Well,
and for
as I say, especially if you do decide to go vinyl,
Yeah.
I definitely would go that route.
So that's our plan.
Yeah, and we have a lot of interesting products as well. I mean, Anneli, she's writing books as well.
Yeah.
So we would like to bundle it with the stories and the romance and everything.
Excellent. So now you say there's going to be 14 tracks.
Yeah.
Now, do you have any other pieces that are going to be similar to that song, or is that
Well,
one?
actually, we have translated this exact song into Old Norse.
Oh.
So we've sent it to the studio, so it's being mixed as we speak. So I think that will be like a bonus on the album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I think there's when you get into the Old Norse music, I think they will definitely be attracted to it.
Yeah, but there are other tracks being similar to this one.
Yeah, but there will be some that are not similar as well.
Yes, yes, of course.
Yeah. And the ones that we have already released, most of them sounds a little bit different because they are earlier tracks. But the latest 2 or 3 tracks are more similar, I think.
But I'm thinking of there's one song, I'm Still Wondering, which is already out. It has this same melancholy, I think, I could say.
Yeah, and if people like the Stone Dragon, they would love this beautiful place as well that we found.
Yeah.
Where we recorded the video out in the forest.
It's an amazing pond out in the forest with absolutely black water. It looks like a black pearl. And we filmed that video around there. So.
Wow, nice. Well, when you get ready to put that video out, I'll definitely want to see that one too.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so now the primary place that people can find your music is going to be on your website, enchantedduo.com, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then they can also get in contact with you through there. And or what's the best way of getting in contact? Is it through the Facebook or through the website?
It depends. I think if you would like to sign up to get, we have like a lead magnet, or you should call it, or some giveaway.
Yeah, we have weekly transcendentals, we call it. It's a weekly email. It comes out on Thursdays because Thursdays are, according to Swedish folklore, especially magical. So every Thursday we send out an email with some poetry, passage, some thoughtful words, something to think about, or maybe share something, what we've done. So people get to be included. They get to see behind the scenes. They get to give feedback on what we do and tell us their favorites and so on sometimes. So I like that way of connecting with people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But also as well on Facebook, we are super active on Facebook.
Yeah.
So if you would like to send us a message, just send us a message there and we will probably see it because we're looking there every day. So
another outlet that you might want to think about is using Instagram.
Oh, there we have Instagram also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we try to post important updates and so there.
Excellent.
But it's been Facebook that's been hitting off most. So most people we have there.
Okay, excellent. All right. Well, so basically, like you said, once you've got the album ready to go and for next year, and then anything else that you come out with, be sure to let me know about it, and I'll make sure that we get it covered.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Sounds good.
Now, I'm also assisting with a brand new pagan magazine called Today's Witch.
Okay.
Oh wow.
So I will make sure that this song and video that we just played today,
Yep.
and that gets featured in the magazine. And then once you get the album ready to go, then I'll make sure that we get it in for either the depending on what time of year that you're planning on releasing it.
Yeah.
We'll either have it for the spring summer edition or the fall winter edition.
Oh, it sounds good. Just let us know if you need pictures. So.
Yep, I will do that, and because the more that I get that I can submit into the magazine, because I'm actually the layout editor. So,
Yeah, okay.
so the more that I can get on it, then we'll make sure that we have you featured front and basically in the center of it. So,
Yeah, cool.
No, because I have some really nice pictures of the stone dragon. So.
oh, excellent. Excellent. I'll take them. All right.
I will send them.
All right. I appreciate you guys taking time out, because I know that it's 8:30 your time.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay. So anyway, definitely want to say thank you for taking time out. I really love the music video, and I'm looking forward. I'll be listening to that again.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, and thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, you're very welcome. I'm glad to do it. And the more that I can get your music out to people over here, the better. So,
thank
all
you.
right, you've been listening to another edition of Pagan Artist Spotlight on the National Pagan Network. Appreciate everyone who tunes in on a regular basis. And if you've got questions for these two, you can get through to them on either their Facebook or through their website. Then as far as for myself, you can email me directly at earl@iapnradio.net or iowapagannews@gmail. Now that's going to be changing over to Pagan Artist Spotlight at Gmail. So I will let everybody know once that change has been made. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good week coming up. And we got more coming. So stay tuned for more details. And we will see you again later on. Have a pleasant rest of your day. And also a pleasant evening over there in Sweden.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night, folks. We are out of here for right now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for tuning in to today's broadcast. All shows are recorded and available for download at plrdn.podbean.com. All rights are reserved and may not be replayed without written permission by IAPN Radio Management. Come join us at our new group, IAPN Radio on Facebook, where you can be kept up to date for future broadcasts. Pleasant journeys, everyone.